supporter of this project and indeed of Ireland's relationship with Latin America. So Michael, I'd ask you to say a few words.
Thanks, Neil. It's very nice to be back. It's 20 years ago I retired from this great institution, and the funny thing is that I think I like it a lot more now that I'm not involved in it than I did at the time. You will all find that that's the case, by the way, if you approach the term. When I left the department in 1990, I went to work for the GPA, Tony Ryan. It became a sort of a postgraduate outhouse for some people in this place. As some of you may remember, there's a very distinguished example just over there, Sean Dolan. But I started in the business of leasing aircraft because I wanted to do something completely different. And I was asked to take on a region of Latin America by Tony. And it was different. But one of the first deals that I was involved in doing was leasing an airplane to the Paraguay National Airline, which was run by their Air Force. And we had signed a contract, and this was pretty elderly DC-10s. I was told that the President of Paraguay wanted to see me. So, with a slight trepidation, I went over to the palace and was received by General Rodriguez, who had just chased his father-in-law, General Stroessner, across the border into Brazil. Some of you know that, algunos de los embajadores latinoamericanos, tal vez. But he said to me that he had never met an Irishman, which I was surprised to hear. And he then said to me, what do they say in your country about our national heroine? Of course, I didn't know what he was talking about, but the training of IBS kicked in, and I said, it is a matter of the greatest interest. Anyway, I found out about half an hour later that he was talking about Eliza Lynch, and I became hooked on the subject, and I spent some years researching it with my very good friend, Ronald Flanagan, Tim's very distinguished scholar. But in the process, I became very interested, of course, in Latin American history, and in particular the Irish dimension. But I didn't do very much more about it. But the person who has done a great deal about it is Tim. And his book, which is terrific, is unique, and it's entirely original. It's original in the sense that Tim has himself done a great deal of original research for the book. He hasn't just compiled the results of, industries of research in various countries, although that exists, by the way, too, and it might surprise you. But more importantly, it's unique in the way the Secretary General just referred to it, perhaps. Because it's slightly different from what you were saying there. If you go to Chile, get into a taxi in Santiago, and you say to the taxi driver, what do you know about Ireland? Inevitably, he will say, Udos, you too. And after that, he will say, Ovickets. Everybody in Chile knows about the Irish connection with the East. In Buenos Aires, in Argentina, you very frequently will find a taxi driver who will tell you about Manuel Brown. It's actually quite impressive. If you go to Paraguay, of course, you just have to say Paraguay, and they say La Lynch. In Mexico, every taxi driver knows San Patricios. Would you agree on that? I'm glad you do. In Uruguay, Peter Campbell is an extremely well-known historical figure. In Venezuela and Colombia, Daniel